Megaloh plays the Rwandan capital, Kigali. The track Jesse Owens pays tribute to the African-American sprinter who won 4 golds at the 1936 Olympic Games, held in Nazi Germany. But most of the rapper's current album is actually about Africa, and now he's there himself.
This trip was planned a long time ago before I finished the album. We released it later than expected. We'd wanted the videos to come out in summer because they're summer hits, but it took longer. Politics, the music industry, so it came out just before this trip. But that's good because we can share it with people here directly.
Megaloh, who has Dutch and Nigerian roots, is touring the continent with his producer, Ghanaian Stallion. They're now in Rwanda after a stint in Uganda and will also be performing in Kenya, the Democratic Republic of Congo and Zimbabwe, performing and also doing workshops with other musicians. The Goethe Institute compiled the varied program, which will enable the two Germans to get an insight into very different worlds.
It's really interesting. It's different here from Kampala, for instance. That's really a cultural hub, one of the best places for going out in Africa. Kigali is a bit different. At least that's my first impression. I'm excited about what else we're going to see during this trip.
Today's workshop takes place at the Music High School in Kiando, 3 hours away from Kigali. The workshop was organised by Katharina Hay, the head of the Goethe Institute in Kigali. Megaloh got to know the students a bit, talking about all sorts of things from the difficulties musicians have in Germany to family problems and record companies. Finally, it was time for some music. Then Megaloh showed the music students what he could do too, with a spontaneous spot of rapping and rhyming.
Wir wollen nicht als UFO irgendwo ankommen und hier unser Ding machen.
We don't just want to turn up here like a UFO and do our thing. We want an exchange. We want Germany and local culture to come into contact. This workshop was a perfect example.
There's so much freedom when it comes to music here, but I must admit it was tough for me to rap to an unfamiliar beat, i.e. to traditional Rwandan African music. It wasn't normal 4/4 time, and I had to get away from my German understanding of music. But it was a lot of fun and opened me up to new experiences.
Today, Megaloh and Ghanaian Stallion are performing in a poor district of Kigali. They deliberately chose this venue to make their music more accessible. And they have a message for the audience. Long live Africa.
Lang lebe Afrika. Überleben nur, wenn wir stark sind. Lang lebe Afrika. 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 Überleben nur, wenn wir stark sind. Lang lebe Afrika. Lang lebe Afrika. Lang lebe Afrika.